Hello guys, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kemi and I'm a skincare lover based in the UK. If this is your first time, you are highly welcome. Hi my subscribers, thank you guys so much for always coming back. So let's not waste time, straight into today's video. Today's video was actually from a conversation I was having with some people when we were talking about black soaps and all that and the effect. And then this person came up and said, oh, these are the things that I put in my black soap. And the things that she was mentioning were so scary to me because I don't believe that any of them, or sorry, let me say, I don't think that any of those things should make it into any soap. Or especially if it is not a soap that you are making from scratch. So things like cucumber, strawberry, watermelon, or whatever it is, I don't really care. And then she finished it by saying that she now uses alcohol, which is gin or vodka, has preservative. Seriously. When we finished that conversation, I realized that this person doesn't even know what they're talking about, because you have to understand something about alcohol. When you use alcohol in a skincare product, for example, I mean in soap, it contains sugar. It will help yourself to lather. It will help it to be stable, but it is preferably be used in a cold processed soap, not in a soap that already gone through soapification. No, I can tell you how bad that is. So that's gone. Let's go to the 5 things that should never go inside any soap that you're making. I'm talking about making black soap or making molato soap, whitening soap, what other soap do people make? No, whatever soap you're making, please do not put any of these things in your soap. The first one I'm going to talk about will be your raw vegetables and fruits, like the one that I was mentioning before. Like when you put pineapple, pawpaw into your soap, you are just introducing, like, you're telling bacteria, I have built a house for you, come and live. Honestly, because if you cut these vegetables and fruits and you left them on your worktop in your kitchen for a couple of days, I'm sure they will go rotten. And that's exactly what's going to happen in your soap, whether you use the the strongest, even if you combine four preservatives together, they will go rotten, because is your preservative supposed to be, are they preservative that is for food? Because you have just put food inside your soup. You guys should think about that. A lot of people will complain that their soap smells and then it changes color, maybe it goes darker and things like that. And this is the result of when you use all these things in your soap. Now, knowing me, I will not tell you not to use something without telling you what to use. So instead of using those raw vegetables and fruit, why don't you find them in a oil form or in a powdered form? They will give amazing benefit, same benefit from the raw, without the effects of it getting rotten. So it's always better to use them in a powdered form, and you will get amazing results, or in an oil form. Now, when I talk about oil, if you are making your oil yourself, make sure you are using the dried products. Like, for example, if you want to use pineapple is amazing. It's a good exfoliant. You know, I've seen people apply pineapple directly on their skin. If your skin can tolerate it, I don't advise it, but it will exfoliate your skin. But instead of now using that pineapple, if you want to make it into a oil, what you need to do is dry them up and then extract it with a very good oil. Sunflower oil is amazing. I love using sunflower for extraction, and I personally prefer to use let nature serve its course by just using sunlight or just leaving it for a couple of weeks for it to properly extract than using it at any point. But it's all about your preference. But you will get very good benefit if you use it as a powder or as a oil. So please, let's put that in mind. I'm looking at my notes so I don't miss out on anything. Another one that I quickly need to talk about is lemon. Because I've seen lemon being used on this YouTube too much. I don't even, any video that I see lemon, I'll just turn it off, because it's an abuse to your skin. Lemon are extremely acidic, which means it will irritate your skin. If you have sensitive skin, please don't even go near it. Lemon, you can make lemon oil. You can use lemon peel. It's an amazing exfoliant. It would exfoliate your skin really well if you use lemon peel powder in your soap. So those are the options that you can use instead of using the raw ones. The second one is raw acid, like your AHA, your glycolic acid, lactic acid, malic acid, and so on. Like, I've seen a lot of abuse of acid on this YouTuber. It's just abuse. When you put this in your soap, not only will it make your soap watery because of the acidic content, it will also may affect your other actives. It will also drop the pH of your soap. So even if you have active that, for example, if you have an active that works between 4 to 7, and then you add lactic acid into your soap, and then it drops to 3, not only will your soap not lather, your active are just waste of money down the drain. Do you understand? I was watching a video one day, and this is not about soap job, but just to make a reference, and this person added lactic acid to a body butter. So when I was now talking to some of my students, and I'll say, you know what, let's make an example. Make a body butter and add lactic acid to it. Add your other active, like your steam whites, your other very good actives, and then come back and tell me the pH. They all came back with pH less than 3. That's the job of that lactic acid. That is what it does. It reduces your pH of your product. So you have to know what you are doing. If you want something that contains lactic acid, for example, get your rice powder, rice flour. Make sure you use the fermented rice flour, because that's how lactic acid is derived. You can also use something like milk, goat milk powder, but make sure it is the cosmetic grade one, not the one that we eat. No. Or fresh milk. No. Just get yourself a good cosmetic grade powder and you will get good lactic acid. You'll get the exfoliation. Glycolic acid is another one. I've seen it on this YouTube when they just put 50 grams of lactic acid, 50 grams of glycolic acid, combining acid together. It's just a no-no. And then you are wondering why your soap is not lathering, and then you have to add other things to it to make it lather. Just avoid doing that, because these things actually make your skin to be sensitive to the sun. It causes irritation, and this acid is dissolved at a certain percentage. So you need to know what percentage you are using so that you don't go and spoil people's skin. I beg, stay away. If you want something from for glycolic acid as an example, you can use sugar, but be careful, because it will also make your soap watery, and it can also drop the pH of your soap. So the third one, this is the most annoying one that has no leg to stand. Using lotions and tube in your soap. Come on, who even started this one? It makes absolutely no sense. These are products that have gone through emulsification. Why would you want to? It's a finished product. Why would you want to put them? It doesn't make sense. So if you are doing this, please stop. This might cause chemical reaction with your other ingredients. It might also cause irritation, because this is made from steroid and chemicals. Please don't do that this year anymore. Please don't do that. The fourth one is our whitening actives. These are precious powders, like I call them. They are so precious and so expensive. So I use a lot of care when I'm using them. They don't go in my soap. Ranging from your Seppi white to your Sim white to your Alpha Arbutin. Come on. They don't belong in your black soap or in your molato soap or in your Snow White soap. No, they don't. That's not their place. Not only are you wasting your money, it's just like if you take that powder and just go and pour it down the drain, is exactly what you are doing, because they will become less effective. Soap has high pH, and majority of these actives have lower pH. So if you want something that will actually help you to clear blemishes on your skin, clear spots, then go for botanical powders. I'm going to make a separate video where I'll tell you what kind of botanical powders you can use and what are their effects. The fifth one is water. Like, no. Don't go and put tap water. Don't go and put Ragoli's water. Don't go and put Eva water. No. If you're going to introduce any liquid to your soap, use an hydrosol. Use distilled water. And instead of just using distilled water, why don't you make a tea from some of these herbs? You can use hibiscus and make a tea. Hibiscus is amazing for the skin. You can use green tea, and make a tea and use it in your soap. You will get the benefit of green tea instead of just using just plain distilled. The plain distilled water is good, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying you can also just, buff it up a little bit, but never just any water apart from distilled water or hydrosol, or there's another one, I forgot that one. Just make sure you don't introduce more bacteria into your skincare product, because water is bacteria. Everybody in skincare should know that. So don't give your preservative too much work to do. So keep it plain, keep it simple. Use product that makes sense. There's a lot of herbal powders out there that you can use in your soap, and you will get amazing results. If you have not tried my black soap yet, guys, I'm coming very soon to introduce you to my black soap. You will come back for more. Thank you guys for watching this video till now. If you are yet to subscribe, this is the time you have to subscribe so that you can get more videos like this and you can learn one or two. Please share this with your friends and family. Share it with anybody that you know that is into skincare so that they stop making this mistake. Like this video. Comment in the comment section if you have any question, or if there's any video that you want me to make, just leave it at the comment section. If you want to buy skincare product, I sell, so you can go straight to my website www.fougeesbeauty.com and place your order. Thank you guys for watching. Till next time, stay blessed.